If you want to have the best footstep sound settings and be able to easily identify enemy footsteps within a range of 150 to 200 meters, then stay with me till the end of the video. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to this video. Today we're going to delve into the sound settings and carefully explain each of these settings to you and tell you the best options to enable so that you can have the best footstep sound, allowing you to easily detect enemy footsteps from 150 to 200 meters away. You don't even need to have the best gaming headset. With an ordinary one, you can very easily pick up the sound of enemy footsteps. Before we move on to the tutorial, I'd be happy if you could subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you'll be informed as soon as a new video is uploaded. Now, let me give you some explanations and move on to the settings. To get a good footstep sound, there are two ways. One is to get a headset or gaming headphones, but they are quite expensive and don't fit our budget. Well, there's a way that I can teach you, which involves adjusting the sound settings at what level to put which one and deactivate which ones. The second solution is to go to the sound settings, where there are some settings related to additional sounds, such as the sound of effects or clicks, and some other sounds that I'll tell you to reduce so that you can have the best type of footstep sound. The best solution, the second solution, is to use a simple headset that I myself use to get the best footstep sound. And these settings are for those who don't have a very good headset and have an ordinary one, like myself. Alright guys, let's dive into the footstep sound settings. Let's go into the audio and graphics settings. The first option that is very important is the master volume. Make sure to enable this option and set it to 100. If you are just having fun with friends and not so focused on the game, you can set it to 60 as well, but it won't help distinguish footsteps as effectively. The second option is UI volume, which is the sound for menu clicks and options. I've set this to 50. Which is good. 40 is also fine, but any lower might not be ideal. Now, let's move on to the next crucial option in the sound settings. SFX volume is the most important setting for footsteps and enemy sounds. Be sure to set it to 100. The next option is music volume. Turn this off, as it's for the game's background music. The next option is voice chat, which is for your teammates' voices. Set it to 70. The next option is microphone, your own microphone. I've set it to 40 because my microphone has a bit of back. For those whose microphones produce back, I believe lowering their volume reduces the back. If your microphone doesn't produce back, be sure to set it to 100 so that your teammates receive the highest volume of your voice. The next option, ambient volume, is for environmental sounds such as birds and transitional noise. To make footsteps clearer, turn this option off. So be sure to disable this option. And the last option, team voice volume, is related to your teammates, but sometimes your character says things during the game. Make sure to set this to 100. So these are all the footstep sound settings that I've explained. The most important settings are the master volume and SFX volume, two very crucial options that should be set to 100. If you want to reduce the sounds of birds, transition noises, and other game effects to make the game more realistic, be sure to reduce or mute the ambient volume to take advantage of the best footstep sound. Guys, in Call of Duty Mobile, the sound reminder setting is specifically designed to provide a visual notification when audio cues, such as footsteps or gunshots, are detected. This feature is particularly useful for players who may have difficulty perceiving in-game sounds, or for those playing in environments where external noise might interfere with their ability to hear the game audio clearly. When enabled, the sound reminder setting can display a visual indicator on your screen, alerting you to important in-game audio events that you might have missed. This can significantly improve your situational awareness and responsiveness during gameplay, making it easier to identify approaching enemies or other crucial audio cues. The option Show Sound Reminder in the main HUD is specifically designed to announce and display a visual reminder of important audio events on the main heads-up display, HUD. When this option is active, a symbol or indicator is displayed to notify you of important audio events that you might have missed. In this way, if prominent audio cues such as enemy footsteps or gunfire are identified, having a visual indicator on your HUD allows you to react more quickly and respond promptly. Using this option can assist you in identifying vital audio events and ensure that you haven't missed any crucial cues, especially in situations where rapid enemy identification and response are critical for success in the game. Some players may enjoy the visual indicator on their HUD and find it supportive, while others may prefer to rely entirely on audio cues for identification and response. It's always best to experiment with different settings to determine which option best suits your playstyle and preferences. Friends, thank you very much for watching this video until the end. I hope with the settings I mentioned, you'll be able to easily detect the sound of approaching enemies and swiftly eliminate your foes in the game. Don't forget to like this video, and if this is your first time watching videos on this channel, I'd be delighted if you subscribe to stay tuned for upcoming content. Until the next video, take care.